In tonight's cover story, all that jazz. When the pandemic brought down the curtain on live concerts, it left musicians without a place to play.
But as WGN's Mike Lowe found out, some creative artists in Old Town decided to take the beat to the streets.
So we're on Eugenie Street. It's a really quaint, quiet street. It's got a serene kind of quality to it.
William Shakespeare wrote, "All the world's a stage."
We're in my living room in a garden floor unit in Old Town.
But out-of-work musician Danny Bauer discovered he could search the whole world.
Trying to find a spot to play, and I was driving around the city. I was going to some grocery stores and asking managers if they needed music and stuff, and they all shut me down.
Only to realize what he thought was missing
And I was just like, where could I have a gig?
was in front of him the whole time.
And I pulled up and I looked at my porch and I just saw just this stage.
So with the pandemic pulling the plug on performances, he and his buddy Jack Macklin
They hear it up on the 40th floor and
decided they would play curbside concerts in the open air, socially distanced, with a rotating cast of musicians who were all looking for gigs.
I play piano, my buddy Jack plays guitar, and we'll have an upright bass player.
Larry Koch, a top-tier musician who typically plays in Broadway orchestras, on records, and in concert,
I'm playing bass here today with these guys.
today brings the bass and his own bar stool.
Our industry is up for grabs, and you know, this is old-fashioned busking in a way.
I've never been in love before. B flat.
And in a snap,
2, 3.
the music starts and the sleepy street comes alive. There is a certain joy in the craft. The fingers bouncing off the bass, caressing the keys, and sliding on strings. It's almost irresistible.
It's just an outstanding idea.
Even a puppy's ears perk up.
We start playing and it's like people just kind of come out of the shadows and all of a sudden it's a big block party.
You can't blame the audience for wanting to drink it in.
They play great music and the neighborhood really appreciates it.
They're reclaiming what's been lost, a sense of community and collective experience.
It's like people need live music and we've provided it.
Even the reluctant ones listen for a moment, and soon the legs twitch, the shoulder dips, and it's the toddler's twist.
It's really nice to see little kids dancing. Everyone's out here having a good time.
And they say the best part? It's the street's little secret.
it's by word of mouth. We are both totally off of social media.
Somehow in the shadow of the Sears,
You feel like you're in a little neighborhood.
though they sometimes compete with the sounds of the street. This free live music
We created something consistent for people to have when nothing was consistent today.
let the Eugenie out of the bottle.
Live music is like one of the closest things to magic we have in our society, and it was something that we took for granted that we had it all the time, and then when it got taken away, people felt starved for some sort of human connections.
You know, we do it just because we love it. It's not a choice. We've been doing it our whole lives, and
Which brings us back to Shakespeare.
that's all right. And that connection, it really does. It feeds the soul.
Who said, "If music be the food of love, play on." In Old Town, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
Thank you so much.
I want to go right now. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
I love jazz too. Oh, they sounded great.
Somewhere Miles Davis is smiling.
That's right.